deeply is marital obligation. Marital obligations. Now, when we are talking about obligation, what is the meaning? A scholar in the year of 2014 look at it as a course of action, as a course of action that someone is required to take. Obligation as a course of action which requires a particular course to be taken by a particular somebody. Another person look at as a free of arts. Free of arts. Someone look at it as a kind of a condition that govern two or more people. A legal bond to do by someone. A legal bond to do by someone. I'll be a little bit fast. Please, I want you to jot. Another scholars look at it as a rule of law. I love that one. As a rule of law that govern a particular community. Now, let's now add marital. Marital obligation. This man look at it as fundamental law or an act under the law. Fundamental law or an act under the law that puts both man and woman together to be one. That puts both man and woman to be one. A scholar from a theologist look at it as an art that makes a man and a woman to live together, to be faithfulness together, to respect each other, and to support each other. I will base my teaching on that. That is one of the best definition that I'm having today. Someone from a theology school look at it as an obligation. A marital obligation is an act that makes a man and a woman to live together, to be faithfulness to each other, to respect each other, and to support each other. Now, when I am making this research, when I'm putting materials together, going from one place to another, I went to Akinyele local government to interview some set of people on this topic. And this person makes me to know that under the Nigerian law, there are some law that back up marriage. And there are some that I am going to tell you, and there are some that I will never mention. It will be inside me. Because if I mention it here, we've given every lady's ear tonight a kind of a power over us. So there are some that I will just keep quiet, that I will not say it. Even when that man is telling me some of this law, I myself, I was shocked. Culturally, in abroad, in marriage setting, the wife have an upper hand than the man. So when I throw that question to that man, when I throw that question to that man, the man now open my eyes. The man now open my eyes to some certain things that okay. The man now open Hello, Tunji, can you hear me now? Okay. Jumoke, can you hear me clearly? Jumoke, can you hear me clearly, Jumoke?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 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 okay. God bless you. Now, under the Nigerian law, what are the expectations 68 in Nigerian law at 68, number 5 says the husband and the wife are under the law to live together. That is, they are under the law to live together. In any case, if your wife wants to travel out of the country or the husband want to travel out the country, you must take a kind of a permit under the law. And I told the man, sir, I'm hearing this for the first time. A lot of husbands as japa only under the law, the man or the woman must take a kind of a permit before he traveled out of his or her home, because the Nigerian law under the marriage, once they comes together, they must be living together. At 69, under the Nigerian law, at 69, says the husband and the wife shall face the family and put things together under one mind. And the man further that anything being purchased by the husband or by the wife must be in the name of the family. Must be in the name of the family. I will tell you some of the consequence. At 70 says spouse are to join together to have a one responsibility to support the family. That is at 70, that both the spouse must have one responsibility, one idea in order to raise up the family. At 71 says the management of the home. Say that the management of the home. The man said that the 75% it is upon the husband, whereby 25% it is upon the woman. Home's management. Now, you see, when I want you to listen very carefully so that you will gain a lot tonight. The man said that if both the woman and understanding, she have misunderstanding, the wife has no right to sue the husband. The husband has no right to sue the wife because they are not under the law. They are under the Western Western ceremony, the English ceremony. He said that the Saturday's wedding, it is English ceremony. That is how the man used it. English, Western ceremony, English ceremony, that you call people together to come and eat, unless if that particular church register under that local government. And the man said that, young man, if any at all you and your wife comes for a registry under any law, the certificate belongs to that woman. When under that marriage, that woman has 80% say, and the husband has 20% say. And I said, why? Only if at all, as a man, I misbehave, my wife has a right to call me to order. And only thing about what change, she has another right to call me to order. And I say, how many times? The man said that it depends on her. And the man said that if that woman or the wife has an evidence, maybe record one, maybe audio or picture, he has the right to sue me to court. Only don't be surprised that many people have been jailed to just 7 years imprisonment. Wow. Wow. No wonder a lot of people that are very well educated are running away from registry. Only registry is the most dangerous type of wedding under the law. The man said because the wife has the right to sue you. Hmm. That is why I said there are things that I will never mention here. There are things that I will never say unless one on one when I'm discussing with some of you one on one. To the extent that when when both of them divorce for 3 months, they can still be living together. But you must not sleep with the woman. The woman will not greet you. You will just be living together, not even as neighbor. You'll be living together, nothing will happen between both of you for 3 months. Under the law, let me shock you. The man said that under the law, the children belongs to the woman until they clock 18. And if anything happens, more than half of your income will be going to that woman. That is why this topic it is somehow technical. See, I didn't pray that anything should happen between me and my wife. I didn't pray when I'm hearing all these things. And I told the man, "Enkilo fuayato." See, only the man said that culture, culture has blindfolded many wives. It has put them in a stage that they don't know their rights. When under the law, under the law, you have no right to be telling your wife, do this, you will be full as wife. Only no. Only the wife has a freedom to do anything that she wants to do in as much she didn't break the law of the marriage. And I asked, and told man get full as wife. He said that they have the right to sue the man if they want to work. Let's leave that for another day. Now, what are the obligations of a woman? What are the rights? What are the law of a woman at home? Now, I want you to listen to tonight's message very, very well and put whatsoever you can put down, not because of today, because of tomorrow. Many homes are destroyed today. You see, I have seen many cases, a lot of cases that I am handling now. And when come to Yekote Daibiru, a lot, a lot. Somebody called me some times ago that she is pregnant. Only sir, I am 7 months pregnant, and my in-law visited me. And my own husband insisted that I must pound yam for his parents. Money, did you do it? Only even you See, there are some things that you have to open your eyes now. There are some things that You will see tonight. How can somebody be even 4 months pregnant and you ask that person to be pounding yam for your parents and your parents are there? Mo ní kí làwọn mọ́mí ẹ̀ wá sọ, ó ní mọ́mí ẹ̀ wá bá òun pé káre, wọ́n sọ lédè pé káre ọmọ mi bí èmi náà ṣe máa ń gúnyán fún bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ nìyẹn nígbà tí mo lóyún ọkọ ẹ̀. Can you just imagine? Now, what are the laws that guide you as a wife at home? And I asked this man, I asked this man at Akinyele local government, is it under the law that it is the woman that we sweep? It is under the law that it is the woman we cook. Only no, only there is no any law that said that. Only there is no any law. Only that is why I told you, young man, it is culture. Only it is culture that puts that in marriage. Only under the Nigerian law, it is not written that it is the woman that must cook. It is the woman that must go to market. It is the woman that must flush your toilet. It is the woman that must wash your clothes. Only it is not written under the Nigerian law. Now, number one, as a wife, it is law that you must love your husband unconditionally. You see, in marriage, people of God, listen, ladies, and listen very carefully. In marriage, we, your husband, needs your love. We need your complaint. We need somebody that will cool our tension. We need somebody that will tell us that, young man, you are going to make it. So unconditional love. So that unconditional love, it is not depends on you. When I am talking about love, you're supposed to understand the kind of a love that I am talking about. Love is not on bed. No. There are some things that God has put in your hand as a wife that you ought to do for your husband. Unconditional love. Man appreciates when a wife likes or loves him. See, if you want to keep your wife, if you want to keep your husband, if you want to keep your husband by your feet, love him. People of God, I will tell you some things tonight, and I'll be very, very practical. I will tell you some things tonight. Each time that I have the opportunity to go to places, I normally support wives 70% and support husband 30%. Because you wives, you ladies that are listening to me tonight, you are different. You are wonderfully made. You are specially made. You are a wonderful being. You are the best among the beings that God created. So because you are wonderful, you have that obligation to love your husband. No matter what may be, the love of your husband must be in your heart. Number two, help him. Help him. Assist him. See, listen tonight and listen very carefully. I don't want the guys in this room to hear what I want to say now. I hope they are not hearing. See, as you see us, we not perfect. Oh. We not perfect at all. That perfection is not for us. Oh. We not perfect. Now, because we are not perfect being, you must help us to be perfect. You must help us to be perfect. See, if you want to know that man is not perfect, exchange your duty for just a week. It is the only woman that I have seen that will wake up in the morning, sweep at the same time, be cooking at the same time, be taking bath for the children at the same time, setting the school bag, the lunch bag at the same time, and they will meet up with the time. How many men can do that and meet up with the office time at the same time? That is why the way God created you is different from the way God created us. God put a little, let me say, a little perfection in you. You know how to combine things together at one time. You know how to do works together at one time. You know how to put things together that will have a meaning. Up to today, some husbands cannot even boil water. Let me use some. Some husbands cannot even boil water. Some husbands cannot even cook okra, not frying. Well, some of you can cook indomie. I believe some of you can, like somebody like Osheyi can cook indomie. I'm sure of that. Osheyi can cook indomie. But ask Osheyi to come and prepare moi elewe. How many of we husbands can do that? So number two is you must help him, help your husband to become a standard. Help your husband to be meaningful. Help your husband to be industrious. Help your husband to, to meet up with his colleagues. Help your husband. Your husband cannot do it alone. See, guys here, listen and listen very carefully. If you want to die young, if you want to die young, do the bill alone, the school fees alone, maybe 200,000. The house rent, maybe 400,000. The gas is expensive now. It is 1,000. You will load 12 kg, 12,000 naira. We want to do this. We want to the house food maybe is 20,000 naira. You will kill yourself. That is why the Lord has given you that wife to be your helpmates. That is why the, the Lord has given you that woman to assist you. Please, woman, assist your husband. Assist your husband. We need your assistance. Number three, keep his honor. Honor your husband. Never exchange words with your husband. You see, there are some periods that you can talk to us and we will listen. There are some times that if you talk to us, we will listen. And there are times that if you talk to us, we will not listen. Study his mood. And when you study his mood, keep his honor. Keep his honor. Honor him. Honor him. Respect your husband. How will you be exchanging words with your husband? No, under the law is a taboo. Even if you are older than your husband, is a taboo. I used to joke with my wife. I used to joke that, well, girl, your introduction at the engagement ló máa ti kúnlẹ̀ fún mi last year. Tó bá ti wá kúnlẹ̀ màá ní irọ́ ni ìkúnlẹ̀ ò ṣe wà. Now, I'm not saying that you should be kneeling down for your husband. That one does not say that you respect him. But by your behavior, even if your income is more than the income of your husband still deserves respect. Even if you are here, you are a doctor, and you get married to a carpenter, the man called carpenter still deserves his respect. Number three is honor him. Respect him. Make him a king. Treat him like a king. It is a law. It is an obligation. Treat him as your king. He is your king. Search through the Bible. Those who are in the Bible, they will be calling their husband Oluwami. They will never call him Abraham. They will never call him Isaac. They will never call him Jacob. They will call him Abraham. They will call him Oluwami. Oluwami. What are you calling your husband? Are you the kind of a woman that is here when you have misunderstanding with your husband, you will lock your husband? I have seen wives, even so-called pastors' wives, lock pastoral suit of their husband. It's a taboo. Number 4, support him. Support your husband. Your husband needs your respect. Make a good team. It is different between help him. Whatsoever you want to do, this one may not involve money. This one may not involve money. I want to do this. Give him a moral support. Assist him, support him. When you support your husband, you make a good team. Yoruba will say, 2 eggs are better than 1. That is 2 good eggs. There are some eggs of white that is not good at all. That is not good at all. The egg of a husband may be good, but if your egg as a woman is good and the egg of your husband is not good, you can support him to make his egg to be good. Proverbs 14 verse 1 says, homes are built by the wisdom of a woman. So, woman, see, let me tell you something. We may be saying we are the head of the family. That is integrated science definition. That is integrated science definition. I am the head. I am the head. Ask a man, see, Margaret, test this to your husband. Make this examination to your husband when you finish this program. Ask your husband, how many windows are in the sitting room? How many windows are in the sitting room? Hardly will your husband know it. But ask a woman any question about home, to the extent that some man, some husband, the plate number of their wife, they don't know it. The phone number of their wife, I say some, they don't know it. But ask woman question pertaining home. Homes belongs to a woman, not to a man. That's the bitter truth. Homes, homes belongs to a woman, belongs to your wife. If your home will destroy, your wife will destroy the home that you have been building since. When I'm talking about home, I am not talking about house. I am not talking about building. You understand something about homes. Homes are built by the wisdom of the woman. Number 5, be available. Always be available for your husband. No matter what may be available. In the morning, be available. In the night, be available. In the afternoon, be available. I am not talking about sex. No. No. You see, most of the time, when man being alone, man think and think and think and misthinking. Man will think and think and think, and man will misthinking. But when your wife is with you and you are thinking, and oh Jesus, see, husband here, if you can do this, get in touch with me back if it works or it doesn't work. If you can reduce your ego, first thing on Monday morning, it works first thing on Monday morning. Immediately you wake up, before your wife talks to anybody, kneel down and ask your wife to pray for you. Ask your wife to pray for you and tell me later on how that week will be. So we need them. We need their support. Number number 6 now. Be faithful to your husband, no matter what may be under this heaven. Never allow Jesus. Never allow any man to climb you apart from your husband. Oh, Jesus. See, let me tell you the repercussion. If any man, I believe that nobody is doing it here. I believe those who are here, but I'm just saying it for information's sake. If any man is having sex with you apart from your husband, and your husband is also having sex with you, mommy, I need to have a million. Should be last week, for any 1 million. Urgent. Immediately, the husband transferred that half a million to his mom. And this is a woman that is rich. They have almost 4 cars in their compounds, and the husband is suspecting pé ìyá yìí ò need owó yìí. Ó ní nǹkan kan tí ìyá yìí fẹ́ fi owó yìí ṣe, kò need owó yìí. Immediately the alert enter. Guess what happened? The woman transferred that money to that wife's account, and the 3 of them were there. Immediately tó dún báyìí, ó ní mọ́mì, ṣé ẹ transfer owó sí mi ni? Ó ní owó tọkọ ẹ fún mi. Ó ní mo dọ́gbọ́n gbowó ní ọwọ́ ọkọ ẹ ni. Ó ní pé kí ló dé mọ́mì? Ó ní aṣọ tó wọ̀ wá sí last party ló tó wọ̀ wá sí party yìí, half a million yẹn lọ fi raṣọ. Tó bá dẹ̀ ti fi raṣọ, snap ẹ̀ kí o send ẹ̀ sí mi. Look at that relationship. But most of you now, you'll be looking at your in-law as àjẹ́. Ṣé ìyá tiẹ̀ gan kì í ṣàjẹ́? Ìyá tiẹ̀ gangan tí ó bí ẹ, ṣé kò kì í ṣàjẹ́? If you are looking at your mother-in-law as a witch, definitely your own mother is also a witch. That's the bitter truth. So why will you be looking at your husband's parent as a witch? Àwọn ló jẹ́ kó yún mi wálẹ̀, àwọn ló jẹ́ kí n. No, never do me and my husband. Love your in-laws. Respect your in-laws. Number 9, be patient. In anything that you are doing, wives, be patient. Be very, very patient. Be calm. Don't be quickly to be talking. Don't be a talkative. A good wife must not be a talkative. Be silent. Be patient. Number 10, build your home the way you want to build it. When you build your home the way you want to build it, the stranger will not come in. Build your home. Have a structure. Have an idea. Build your home. Now, number 11. Listen to number 11. All ladies that you are here, listen to number 11 and listen very carefully. If you don't listen, if you will not obey other law, obey this number 11. Take good care of yourself. It's a law by me, not by the scholar. It's a law by I, Elijah Orokini, propounded yesterday. Take care of yourself. It is my research now that wives are getting older more than their husband. They are the one that will do everything in the house. When you die, you don't die for your husband. You don't die for your children. You die for yourself. Take good care of yourself. Take good care of yourself. Take your medication. If you are on drug, take your drug. Eat at the right time. It is the wife now that I will see. Everybody will have meat. Wife will not have meat. Which under the law that is being written that the husband must eat itan adìyẹ? Which law? It is not a law. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Must you be giving that man itan adìyẹ? Itan méjì ló wà nínú pot. You taking one itan. Kó náà mú itan kan. See, let me bet it with you. If you are eating and you take leg, you give your husband itan, it will be very hard for that husband to say, mú ẹsẹ̀ yẹn wá, ìwọ gba itan. Ó ti jẹ tán lánàá o. Take good care of yourself. The last one, I tag it others. Under the others, it is washing of the clothes, cooking, but the man making me to understand it is not under the law that the woman must wash clothes, it is culture. That is why I put it as under the others. Now, remember that I told you at the beginning of this teaching that you are a wonderful being. Remember, I told you that you are a wonderful being. Ladies in the house, please can you clap for yourself? Make sure you clap for yourself. Make sure. In a car, make sure you clap for yourself. You are wonderfully made. You are the best among the beings. Now, let me tell you the meaning of wife. If you do put down my teaching, the meaning of wife that God gave me today is different from the one I gave you then. Now, this is the meaning of wife. W stand for work. Work to transform your husband. When you are working, not working of income, wake up at night, pray for him. Work on your husband. If you work on your husband will be perfect. Nobody is perfect, but your husband will be working towards a perfect man. How can you marry a drunkard and you are satisfied? Work on him. Work on him. From 6 bottles to 5 bottles. From 5 bottles to 4 bottles. From 4 bottles to 3 bottles. From 3 bottles to 2 bottles. From 2 bottles to 1 bottle. And before you know, it may not drink again. I know of a smoker because of his wife. Anywhere and the man stopped it. W starts for work. I start for injection. Inject that man. Inject him with the word of God. Inject his food. When you are cooking, prophesy upon that food. Ìbùkún tó bá ti jẹ oúnjẹ yìí, ò ní wò tá o. Tó bá ti jẹ oúnjẹ yìí, wà yé. Inject. Inject your husband. Inject him. Impart him. Impart knowledge upon his life. F. Food. Food. I'm telling you the meaning of wife. Food, food, food. F stands for food. You see, the best food that man loves, it is sexual food. Spoil him with food. You have that food in your body. You have that food. That two breast does not belong to your baby. It belongs to your husband. Husband, tell them that it belongs to me. Tunji, if you are with her, tell her that your two breasts belongs to me. I can't hear you. It belongs to Tunji. Be hearing me. Teju, that thing belongs to your husband. It is not for your baby alone. It is your husband that you know before your baby. The two breasts belongs to your husband. Spoil your husband with food. It is when he eats that food, that is when he will have strength to listen to your spiritual food. That is when he will have strength to eat your physical food. Some men are so bad to the extent that they will abandon physical food and eat that food that I am talking about. E. Empower your husband. Empowerment. Teach him how to put things together to become many. Teach him how to go and read Proverbs 31. You will understand. Teach him, teach him, teach him, teach him. When you teach him very well, you will empower him. You empower him. When you empower your husband, The workload upon your head will be reduced. Teach him, empower him how to be bringing additional income to the family. Now, what is woman? What is woman? W start for wonderful mother. See, you are wonderful mother. You are wonderful wife. That is why I love you so much. Oh Jesus. Obìnrin is the best. Clap for yourself once again. You are a wonderful wife. Without my wife, I cannot be where I am today. If my life will be destroyed, it will be from my wife. If my life will be progressive, it will be from my wife. You are wonderful. W. O stand for outstanding. You are outstanding friend. Ladies, you are outstanding friends. M, marvelous. You are marvelous. You are marvelous. Because you are marvelous, you will give back to marvelous son and marvelous daughter. Because you yourself, you are marvelous. A. A start that E. I love it. That E. Adorable. You are adorable. N. You are neat. You are a gift. You are innate. You are innate. See, if you want to know that you are neat, majestically, at night, when you take your bath, just have a little perfume on your armpit and wear one small pint alone and walk majestically in the presence of your husband when your children have gone to bed, majestically. And a good husband will know that this woman is clean and neat, because what is in your body, we cannot find it in our own body. The way God created your body, but I can't say that it is partial. Because everything in your body, it is majestically made. It is neat. Ladies, say this after me. Ladies, say this after me. I am beautiful. Say it, please. I am beautiful. I am the best. I am strong. I am a successful woman. And I am great. Now, repeat like this. Who should I use? Who should I use? Who should I use? Okay. I've seen a friend of mine just join. I, Toyin, I am beautiful. I, Toyin, I am the best. I, Toyin, I am strong. I, Toyin, I will be a successful woman. And I, Toyin, I am great. Let's go once again. I, Toyin, I am beautiful. I, Toyin, I am the best. I, Toyin, I am strong. I, Toyin, I am successful woman. And I, Toyin, I will be great. That is the part of woman. Now, what are the responsibility of a man at home? The responsibility of a man at home. When I'm talking about a man, a responsible man, a man that thinks deeply, a man, that does not beat, not a wife beater. Many husbands, it has been in my research that many husbands will be claiming, I am the head, I am the head, I am this, I am that. But the obligation of being the head as a family, many of us, we don't know it. We don't know it at all. Number one of the responsibility of a man, the financial home, the financial responsibility of your home is in you. How your wife will be, how your children will be, is upon your head. Remember, The bitter truth is that the Bible called them helpmates. Mo ti rí ìyàwó tó sọ wípé tóun bá ra magí,
Like,
honestly, tóun bá ra magí, tóun bá ra magí 100 naira, ó ní tí dáadáa àwọn bá dé òun máa gbà, ó ní tọkùnrin bá dé òun máa gbà, ó ní ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀. I have seen an engagement that the father of the woman was telling the husband, ní ìdílé wa èèwọ̀ ni kí obìnrin kó máa bẹ́ẹ̀ pín nǹkan lé. Ó ní ọjọ́ tí obìnrin tó fẹ́ fẹ́ yìí ní ìdílé wa tó bá ti bẹ́ẹ̀ pín nǹkan, ó ní pé ìjákulẹ̀ á máa bá ẹ. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n tó o bá ti bá pín nǹkan, ó ní ọwọ́ ẹ á máa lọ sókè. Ó ní ìdílé àwọn nìyẹn. Ó ní kó bí ìyá ẹ̀ máa gí ló kéré jù, ìyàwó òun ò rà rí. Àwọn sàpé ìdádì irú ìdílé wo tún lélẹ̀. Now, the financial something is upon your head. That is number one. Number two, you must promote and maintain a teamwork. It is your responsibility to promote and maintain a teamwork as home, as husband. Maintain a teamwork between your wife and you. It is your responsibility. How will my home be promoted? How will I maintain my home? Okay, I am having 60,000 per month. How will I maintain it? It is you that you will sit down and think, how will I maintain it? That is why some philosopher said, which I don't believe, that any amount in your account, me, I don't go with that. So if you are having that 60,000, you must maintain it. Number three, you are the prayer warrior of your house. If your house collapse, they will ask you as the head because you call yourself the head. You must be a prayer warrior. You must lead. There was a time. It's funny. There was a time that kí la rí ilé náà, ṣé ejò ni àbí aláǹgbá? Mo ní yá aláǹgbá làwọn pìù. Mo bẹ́ jáde. Ọkùnrin tán lé tí ò lè pa aláǹgbá. Ọkùnrin tán lé. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ tí ó lè bá wa dé ńkọ́. Many people tó lè bá dé ìyàwó yín lè má tì sí. You must be a prayer warrior. You must lead. See, treat your wife properly. It is your responsibility. It is in law. Treat your wife as the first lady. The way you love your mother, love your wife as that. Even if it is possible, love your wife more than your mother. Because of what? She is your wife. Treat her properly. Because wives, see, your husband sometimes determine your mood. Oh, I can hear someone say, I'm right. Your wife, your husband determine your mood. How can you hear the horn of your husband? Pom, 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 and ìbànújẹ́ débẹ̀. Husband, treat these people well. Treat them wonderful. How will you be slapping your wife? How will you be beating your wife? It is not proper. How will you raise your wife? Somebody in my working place, that person is telling me what makes me run mad, that in a state, their culture, they have pankere for their wife. And I asked him, if you want to beat your wife, only know how will you be telling me you have pankere for your wife? Treat this woman nicely. Let this woman look nice. Let this woman be happy. Let this woman see joy in his home. Don't know that if you don't make her happy, she can poison you. She can kill you. She can cut off your destiny. Treat your wife nicely. Take her out. Say nice things to her. As a man, number five, come up with good idea and good vision. Come up with good ideas. ìyàwó mi mo rò pé irun wa ṣì listen o, mo rò pé irun wa ṣì dúdú tá a bá close níbi iṣẹ́ ní 4. Ok, jẹ́ kí èmi lọ pick àwọn ọmọ, jẹ́ kí n open store fún ẹ, jẹ́ kí n open business fún ẹ. Come up with good ideas. Provide for your family. Number 6. Provide for your family. Modify your children. That's number 7. It is your responsibility. See, kìnìkan, ẹ lọ bá yá yín, ẹ lọ bá yá yín, ẹ lọ bá yá yín. See, when that children grows up, ìyá yẹn nìkan ló máa mú abroad. Go and come and look at Ibadan. This thing is vampire in Ibadan. You will see all those babas. They are here. Ìyàwó yín kọ́ lọ bá mi tọ́jú ọmọ ní UK. So wọ́n ní pé kí wọ́n má lọ sí UK because ìgbà tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ọmọ òun mú ọtí káàkiri. Ìgbà tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ọmọ òun ṣìrànù káàkiri. Ìgbà tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ọmọ òun ná ìyàwó káàkiri. You are beating your wife in the presence of your children and you think your children will forgive you. They cannot forgive you. Oh, you are thinking that I am supporting them. Log out if you think that I am supporting them. I am not supporting them. It is the bitter truth. It's a bitter truth. This is what I know. If you are good to your children, if you modify them very well, when they give back, one of my top bishop in my church just alight. Almost three months ní abroad, 3 good months. Torí kó tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn nìyà. Tí o bá tọ́jú ọmọ yẹn, kò ní mú lọ. Take good care, modify them, teach them in the way of God. Teach them, protect them. Number 9, which is very, very important, be wise. Men, say be wise. I can hear you, don't be angry with me. Say be wise. God bless you. Be wise. When this woman provokes you, be wise and walk away for the meantime. And later call her. When that anger is in you, don't talk. Apply wisdom. Keep quiet. I told them in their own that they should be patient. You keep quiet. Women can provoke. See, let me tell you guys, if you are looking for devil cousin woman, exercising says, exercises. They are causing to the devil. So when that just keep quiet. Just apply wisdom. The Bible says it is better to be living on the roof than living with a nagging woman. When that spirit of nagging come over them, because woman can nag, when that spirit of nagging come over them, just keep quiet, be calm, just be, hey, sorry, God bless you. I can hear somebody clapping for you. God bless you. God bless you. Know how to put solution to the problem. Know how to put solution to the problem. Àwọn ọkùnrin yìí wà tọ́kọ̀ fix it.
Hello, Pastor Boko. Please, you have to increase this volume. It's now extremely low.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Yes, it's better now.
Okay. Now, what I'm saying is this. You must be a solution to the problem of your family. Some of the problem at home, it is your responsibility to put solution on them. It is your duty to put solution on them. Find a way to put solution. Don't wait for your wife to be a problem solver. You are the problem solver of your own because you are a man. If anything happens to your family, you want to come and be not your wife. Number 11, discipline your children with love, not with cane always. Although the Bible says, Ọlọ́run ẹgbà ni Ọlọ́run ọmọdé, àyè ọmọdé ni wèrè dì sí, ọ̀rẹ́ ni ó tù. But with love, correct them, discipline them. I love this one very, very well. I love this one. Cover your wife in the presence of your parents. Cover her, cover her, cover her, cover her in the presence of your parents. Ìyàwó ẹ kò kí ń pèèyàn, ìyàwó ẹ kò kí ń ṣe kinní kan. Bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. No, you don't talk like that. Cover her, cover her. Number 13, never expose your wife outside. Never expose your wife, even though that your wife made a mistake outside. Your wife made a mistake outside. Don't expose her. Don't expose her. Don't expose her. Tell her mistake when you get home. Don't your wife. I went to a place just. We are many. We are many. We are almost 10 or 12. We are many. And this wife cook for us. We have been eating. We have been eating. And to me, the food is very, very nice. Ìgbà tọkọ yẹn máa sọ̀rọ̀, oúnjẹ yóò tẹ̀ níyọ̀. Báwo ló ṣe ń ṣe oúnjẹ báyìí ṣe bí mo ti máa ń sọ fún ẹ, oúnjẹ yóò níyọ̀. Don't expose your wife, husband. It is not good. Why will you be correcting your wife in the presence of your children? Why will you be correcting your wife in the presence of your parents? What kind of a paint are you painting her? It is bad. Husband, remember, I once told you also that you are great. Now, repeat after me, all guys here. Taiwo, yeah, lead us, repeat it after me. I am a king. I am a king. I am a warrior. I am a warrior. I am a leader. I am the first citizen. See, me and you, we are the first citizen. All these ladies, Timon supports Niatekon, they are second citizen. After God, it is us. After God, it is us before them. So let's go again. I am a king. I am a warrior. I am a leader. I am a king. I am a warrior. I am a leader. Man, M stand for maintain. Maintain your home and be a manufacturer of a good thing. Maintain your home and be a manufacturer of a good thing. A stand for Ade. I purposely say it in Yoruba. Ade. Ade wọn la jẹ́. Ade wọn la jẹ́. Without your Ade, they cannot bear your name. Without your Ade, they are not useful. Without your Ade, they are meaningless. For them to be successful, they need a crown, which is a your Ade. Ọkùnrin Ade ló jẹ́. Orí Ade ò dẹ̀ kí ń sùn ta. N stands for nice. You are very nice. Every husband here, every man that is listening to me, you are nice. You are nice. Obligation, marriage obligation. Marriage obligation. And for your home to stand. Look at me. I said that, sir, please, I want to ask you a question. Is it possible for me not to marry at all? Monique Lode, only sir, I don't want to marry. I don't want to marry. I am afraid. I don't want to marry. And I placed my hands on his shoulder. So that young man, because you've seen me, that I'm here to give a lecture. Every marriage has their own up and down. Now, this is what I want to use to conclude it. It is better for you to be single than marry and divorce and it affects your children. Everybody will understand it. It is better for you. That's why I may not be right. It is better for you to remain single than you marry and divorce. It affects your children. Ó lè ba ògo àwọn ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ o. God bless you, man of God. God bless you, people that join. I stand to be corrected. Every of my teaching, remember, I am just human. Some may not be right and some may be right. So I am just a teacher, and not everything that a teacher offer are right. God bless you, man of God. Over to you, sir.